You ever notice how the moment your life finally starts making sense, when you claw your way out of the mess, patch together something resembling happiness, maybe even find a little peace, there's always someone lurking out there ready to tear it all down just because they can? Yeah, no one ever warns you about that part. I wasn't born with money, wasn't handed a damn thing except bills and a couple of good stories. Every scrap I have, I bled for it. Late nights writing code for folks who thought a thank you was payment enough, scrimping, building, clawing. Until 4 years back, when my wife Ellen passed, and I packed up everything and bought a tired old cottage on a strip of Florida sand. Weathered wood, porch barely holding, roof that sighed every time it rained, but no neighbors for a mile, just mangroves and ocean, and for the first time in my life, quiet. I called it Ellen's watch, rebuilt every inch by hand, and swore no one would ever take it from me. Turns out, that was the exact kind of promise the universe likes to challenge. Now, the local HOA, Blue Dunes, never had jurisdiction here. Checked it thrice, deed was clean. They stopped one property short. But one muggy Tuesday, I find this envelope on my gate. No stamp, no return, just urgent and 24-hour notice to vacate, in red like a ransom letter. I almost laughed. Thought it was a prank, but the paperwork inside was real enough. New boundary adjustment, sudden violations, threat of enforcement action if I didn't clear out by tomorrow. That's rich. I tossed it and went back to my coffee, figuring it'd blow over. But next morning, while I'm sweeping sand off my porch, I hear heels clicking up my drive. There she is, 50-something, bleach blonde, navy blazer, the kind of smile that says, "I'd eat you for breakfast if the calories didn't count," and two stooges in tow. "You must be Mr. Hartman." Depends who's asking. Turns out, this was Karen Westbrook, president of Blue Dunes. She talks like she expects a salute, launches into her speech about recent annexation, 6 code violations, including illegal solar. I almost spit my coffee. "Lady, I've been off-grid for years, not part of your HOA." She smirks, claims they held a vote, acquired annexation rights, and I was notified. I wasn't. This isn't a pirate map, this is my land. I slip out my phone, record the whole circus, and when she orders me to vacate or face trespassing charges, I just stare at the sea. No way in hell. "You and your pets best leave before I call the sheriff." She leaves, but not before muttering, "This won't end well for you." That's when I knew things would get ugly. Days pass. No more visits, just an uneasy silence. The kind that makes your skin crawl. I dig out every record, deed, survey, exemption letters, scan, and back them up 6 ways. If they want to fight, fine, but I'm not going in blind. Then, on the 3rd day, my buddy Cody knocks. New neighbor, cyber geek, sharp as hell. "You're the talk of the HOA," he grins, flopping into my chair. Karen had a whole slideshow, called me the last holdout, accused me of running an illegal rental. I laugh so hard I choke. Cody offers to play double agent, attend meetings, snag recordings, keep me looped in. I almost say no, but hell, you need eyes and ears. You're in, agent egg salad. Next comes the certified letter. Fancier, same threats. Send it straight to Ava, my lawyer, who replies, "Either the dumbest overreach I've seen or the smartest scam. Either way, we'll bury them." Drones buzz overhead, white SUVs idle by my gate, and Karen starts drafting a petition to retroactively grab my property. Classic bully tactics, betting I'll flinch first. Instead, I file formal complaints, demand public records, every email, every dime spent. Within 48 hours, I get a lawyer letter accusing me of abusing transparency mechanisms. Translation, they know I know the rules. Then things get dark, a handwritten thread under my doormat. "Sell quietly and go, or someone will make sure you're gone." That's when I install 4 hidden cameras, mailbox, porch, birdhouse, blinds, all streaming to the cloud. Next HOA meeting, Karen's got a big red circle over my house, calls me a visual nuisance. Cody sends a pic. I tape it inside my door like a trophy, but I can feel the storm brewing. Ava's a shark, mid-30s, voice like a switchblade, hates HOAs with a vengeance. We file a cease and desist and a temporary restraining order against Blue Dunes and Karen for harassment and attempted annexation. Cody delivers the smoking gun, photos of their adjusted boundary, Literally a Google map with my property photoshopped in, JPEG compression and all. The judge isn't amused, signs the restraining order. HOA can't come within 100 feet. I laminate that sucker, nail it by my door, and wait. But paranoia doesn't nap. I rig more cameras, set a bait case with fake docs where they can see. Cody uncovers Karen's scheme to have a legal firm in Jacksonville claim emergency jurisdiction. Ava snorts, let them try. Days go quiet, almost too quiet. I rebuild, let my guard slip. Mistake. One Sunday, there's a pounding at the door. Two men, thick-necked, black polos, no names. We represent a party interested in resolving your situation. Not interested. They push, drop the restraining order, agree to transitional oversight, and the HOA won't pursue fines. I stare. Are you offering me a plea deal in my own house? They don't laugh. It's better than the alternative. I point to my camera. My fence is clever. It's recording you. They leave, slowly, but they leave. 2 nights later, they're back. I'm slicing mango, see the porch light trip. They don't knock, just try the handle. Before I can react, the door bursts open. They're on me fast. One slams me down, boot in the ribs, stop resisting. I spit blood, says the man committing felony assault. They drag me for the door, and I'm thinking this is it. They're going to disappear me. Then, voices shouting outside. Neighbors. Cody leading the charge, swinging a flashlight like a club, Ruben from across the street, barefoot, screaming like it's Nom. The goons panic, shove Cody, who clocks one in the throat, and they bolt for the SUV, tires screaming. I collapse, coughing blood. Ruben kneels. You good, son? Define good. Then you'll live. Cops show up. EMTs, trip to the ER, fractured rib, concussion, but I'm alive. Cameras caught everything. The neighbor got the license plate. Cody got audio. When I get home, Ava's already working the case. Now it's war. Turns out, the thugs, Marcus and Rick, were hired guns, paid by a Blue Dunes shell company 2 days before the attack. Ava gets the financials from Cody. HOA's Dropbox full of receipts, emails, even text messages from Karen. Police catch the goons trying to skip town. Under pressure, Marcus flips, admits they were sent to intimidate me, told to escalate as necessary. And Karen ordered it all, screenshots to prove it. Ava files criminal charges, conspiracy, violation of restraining order, attempted coercion. Only problem, Karen's vanished. Car gone, bank account empty, phone dead. She's on the run. Press gets wind. HOA president linked to violent attack still at large. Public sentiment shifts overnight. Neighbors drop off food. Folks apologize. One old lady brings a key lime pie that could win wars. HOA scrambles, holds emergency meetings without Karen. Cody, undercover, live texts everything. They claim she acted alone, but records show the board knew. Ava preps a civil suit, grounds, complicity, negligence, attempted land grab. Then, the twist. Federal prosecutors get involved. RICO statutes, racketeering. Board members start jumping ship. Insurance drops them. Property values tank. The guy who tackled me at the grill tells buyers, yeah, this is the kidnapping house. Suddenly, I'm a symbol, folk hero or public enemy. Depends who you ask. Cody, of course, loves it, drops by with beer and HOA memes, calls me the face of resistance. But it's not over until it's over. Courtroom's ice cold, judge stone-faced. Ava lays it all out. Harassment, forged maps, assaults, every slimy tactic. Defense claims Karen went rogue, but Ava's got reimbursement receipts, board signatures. Cody testifies, plaid shirt, ironed, destroys the HOA on the stand, plays audio of Karen. We can't wait for him to die in that shack. We take it now. The judge doesn't need more. Restraining order permanent, injunction against HOA, criminal referrals, RICO investigation. Karen's finally arrested in Colorado, hiding in a spa resort under a fake name. The HOA board? Shell-shocked, facing charges. You'd think victory would feel bigger, fireworks, closure. But really, it's just quiet. My mailbox fills with letters, apologies, legal questions, even a woman whose vet husband was evicted by an HOA for flying a flag. You fought back. He didn't. Thank you. That one I frame. Ava moves to start a class action. Turns out a dozen more were targeted by Blue Dunes for compliance audits that were really land grabs. Media can't get enough. But for me, I just want my porch, the sound of waves, and a life that's mine again. I host a cookout. Cody brings a fire pit. Ruben brings revenge meatballs. Neighbors gather, stories flow. Ava shows up in jeans, and that smirk of hers. We toast to stubbornness, to dumb luck, to home. Karen's arraignment is next month, national news. I watch the fire burn low, hear the ocean, and for the first time since Ellen died, I feel home. Ava tells me, they'll teach this case in law school. Maybe they will. But I'm not some hero. I'm just a stubborn old fool who wouldn't let a bully win. Sometimes that's enough. So tell me, what would you have done? When the world tells you to roll over, do you fight back? Or is peace worth any price? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who was right? Who was wrong? What would you do if they came for your home? And if you ever need a good lawyer, well, I know someone.